The Israel-Palestine conflict is one of the most complex disputes in modern history, rooted in a deep-seated historical, religious, and political context. The conflict revolves around competing claims to territory and national identity, primarily involving Israel and the Palestinian territories of the West Bank and Gaza Strip. The conflict has resulted in numerous wars and cycles of violence. Palestine was under Ottoman rule for over 400 years, from the early 16th century until the end of First World War. After First World War, the League of Nations granted Britain a mandate over Palestine in 1920. The Zionist movement, which emerged in the late 19th century, aimed at establishing a national homeland for the Jewish people in Palestine, where a small number of Jews resided. It was also a response to the widespread persecution and anti-Semitism that Jews faced in Europe and Russia. The British government's Balfour Declaration of 1917 supported the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This declaration laid the foundation for the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948. On 14 May 1948, David Ben-Gurion, the head of the Jewish Agency, proclaimed the establishment of Israel in accordance with the UN Plan of Partition of Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. The declaration of the State of Israel was followed by a war with neighboring Arab states and the creation of Israel. But how did Jews come to populate Israel? The Holocaust during Second World War led to a massive displacement of Jewish survivors who sought refuge elsewhere. In 1950, Israel enacted the Law of Return, which grants the right of immigration to Jews from around the world to Israel. Various operations were conducted by the Israeli government to airlift Jews facing persecution to Israel. Do tell us what you think about this video in comments section, and for more news updates subscribe to Aaj Tak AI.